What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today we're going to try to get started on totally finishing this car, get it up for sale, and finished. Now that it's back in running condition, we need to worry about the cosmetics. So let's take a look at what we're going to do. As you can see here, we're nice and glossy as we should be, but the plastic stuff on this car is all faded out. So I'm going to take some good old Scotch-Brite stuff here and just try to rough it up a bit, smooth it out, so I can lay some new clear on it. So we've got a drop cloth here from the good old Dollar Tree, and we'll lay that over the whole car. Typically I would just pull the scoop off, pull the wing off, be much easier, right? But you can see that somebody has had this thing off before and glued it on there pretty good, it looks like. So instead of messing with that, I think I'm just gonna go with it right where it is and see what kind of magic we can work. My buddy tried to polish it, and I mean, it's working okay. I made a huge mess and took a lot of time, but I told him, be careful on the edge. Sure enough, burned through the edge of it. So I don't want to mess around with it. I'm just gonna re-clear it. I needed clear coat so I can paint that brand new beautiful front bumper anyway. So unfortunately, it's Labor Day weekend, so none of the paint shops are open. Don't have the correct flexible primer or adhesive promoter or anything like that. So bumper's got to wait. But I'm gonna get this other stuff done, and I also got a new air filter, so I'll stuff that in. Start this thing up, maybe drive it forward and back, make sure everything's still working good, and get started on the paint. Okay, there we have it. We got this all scuffed down. I'll be sure to blow this all out with the air. Make sure we don't have any dust remnants hiding in there that are just gonna screw up the paint real bad. And I'm gonna have to tape that off in there and then maybe shove like a towel in there or something so we don't shine up the clear coat all over the intercooler too much. But try to just dull it out as good as I can and hit the whitish spots a little harder to try and dull out the white and get into the blue a little more, because this clear coat's pretty much gone. You could see on the sanding pad that it was a lot of blue coming up. So I think the clear on these plastic parts is just super thin from the factory. And here did the same thing. Stopped right at this edge here, so that's pretty much a hard edge all the way across. So didn't sand any of this, and I'll just tape to that line, kind of back roll tape it so you don't get too much of a hard edge or build up on there from the clear coat. But yeah, I'm gonna wipe it down again, cover the whole car, and we'll be good to go. There's what we should be looking at. Finished product. Nice and glossy and beautiful. Just not perfect, but that's just wiping it down with the lacquer thinner. Anyways, I saw some videos and some people, you know, saying, hey, you don't want to do it this way. You don't want to just shoot clear over it, because, you know, if you're going to do all that work and you're not going to get a perfect finish, then you should just get your correct paint, spray the part, then clear it. However, the problem with that is when you get your paint mixed by whoever, wherever, doesn't matter, it's not going to be an exact match. And without blending panels together, you know, if I paint this spoiler, it's not going to match the trunk lid, so then I need to paint the trunk lid. Then the trunk lid's not going to match the quarter panel. And to get it, you know, perfect, okay, perfect, then you're going to have to freaking sand this entire quarter panel, the pillar, everything, just so you can blend that little space and then re-clear the whole thing so you can get the perfect match. This car is 10 years old. I don't need the perfect match. I just need it to look a lot better than it does. So that's why we're going this route. We came up a little short on our coverage, but I think we'll be fine. We got the high volume, low pressure. It'll be cool. It's that time. Time to inhale some paint fumes. Let's go. First, let me wipe this down again. Ensure that a good clean edge. We're not going to have any fish eyes. Fish eyes are definitely, I would say, way worse than getting runs in your paint job. We're going to try not to get any runs either. I've never used this type of clear coat before. It's, like I said, all the paint stores were closed, so I got the ready to spray clear. Definitely never used that before, but I think for this project should be just dandy. This is it. Paint shop gloss clear coat. I mean, hey, if it looks as good as that Camaro, we'll be in the money. So this is to shake it. So I'm gonna shake it. Shake it. And I'm gonna put it right in this DeVilbiss gun here and get to spraying, because it says ready to spray, no mixing required by law. Okay, we're in and I'm ready. Let's see how she does. I like to do a very light, thin, easy coat from a good distance away first, especially with clear, to give it something to really grab to and let that stuff tack on there. I've heard other people say that, and then I watch them spray, and they spray a pretty heavy, glossy coat on for their first coat, and I mean, I don't know. I don't trust that. Been there, done that, and you know, the results just don't come out the same. Especially with this clear, I just laid that on super thin, and as soon as it starts laying out, it's really gonna just flow. And if you put on like a heavy, smooth coat with a lot of clears, it'll look great. And then as soon as you walk away, come back 5 minutes later, you're gonna have runs all over it. So be cautious. Look at that. That's after half a coat. Just my first sticky coat. And it looks 10 times better already. Now you can see just our first skim coat here looks a lot better, but where my buddy burned through, you're not going to fix that. I wish he wouldn't have screwed with it. It's kind of stupid. I knew that you know, you weren't going to be able to polish that out because the clear was gone on it. So, oh well, chalk that up on the mistakes. We all got to learn from them, right? Well, it's back. Maybe not better than ever, but it's definitely better. And I think it turned out great for a easy job. Cost me about 25 bucks. And I did tape off in there. And it's only been about 15-20 minutes since I last sprayed. You want to make sure and peel your tape around every time if you're doing like a fresh paint job or whatever. because if you don't, you go to peel the tape after it's dry, you can have, like say there was clear coat buildup and it was spread onto the tape, and you go to peel it up, it can, you know, chunk off or peel a flake or whatever, and you don't want to do that. So just be sure to always peel it off right away, let it tack up pretty good for 15-20 minutes, and then go ahead and carefully peel your tape off and you should be good. So that's about it for today. I'm going to clean this up and unmask the back, and then tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday I'm going to go get the match paint for the front bumper right over there, and we will get that painted, put that on here, and this car is going to be done. It's going to be for sale. So if you live in the Northwest, tell your friends, winter's coming. Right, got the finest quality Walmart would sell me. You know, always on a budget here. But should do the job. Delivering pizzas or whatever. Cinch this one down. We need one of these guys. Let's see, where's the factory? We're a little long, but should work. Probably use that in the front. Trick is getting this to hook in here after battery's in. Oh, it's way too long. Need a shorter bolt. I might have to customize this feller. And we're back. Cut it down. Had to throw a weld on it after I bent it because Looked pretty weak. See if this will work. Looks perfect. See it in there? Oh yeah. She's sweet. Alright, snug that down. This guy snaps on there. That guy goes back on there. Little tighten action. Oh, come on. Kill me. Cut. Done fix that one. Nice and tight. This latch down. Get that one installed. Ready to rip. Okay, got me a nice cold bubbly. And we got some stern sticks. World's tiniest mixing cup. Some medium reducer, which I hope isn't gonna dry too quick. It's about 90 today. And we got some Bulldog adhesion promoter. We'll put that on the bumper first. And our blue pearl World Rally. And this, that's for my Camaro. Okay, so first things first, I need to get a new Scotch-Brite and scuff this baby down. And we'll clean it up, lay this on it. It says ready to paint in like 5 minutes or something, so should be pretty awesome. Should be a quick, easy job if all goes well. Gotta tape off the center grill because that part doesn't get painted. Okay, went over it here and got it all scuffed down, wiped down, cleaned, so should be ready to go. There's my primo tape job on the grill. You don't get that good overnight, tell you what. Alright, well, I'm going to lay down the adhesion promoter and mix up some paint. Well, so far so good. I'm happy with that. It's looking nice and slick. Color looks pretty good from here. There's the old bumper. And got my performance painting shoes on. Since I'm wearing new shoes, didn't want to get blue all over them. Look at that bling. Looks so good. Love this color. But gotta get this off here while it's fresh. Figured I'd let it sit out here in the sun for a little while and bake. I can put it on the car. This is really sticky. Alright, next day here. Let the bumper dry, kind of set it on the car with a couple clips just to hold it and keep it in the sun, safe so it wouldn't get messed up or scratched or anything. So gonna finish clipping it into position and see what I can do. It's missing a couple bottom brackets, like the skid plate and stuff, so not sure exactly how the lower bumper ties in, but we'll do our best, get it secured, and finish this thing up, wash it, and put it for sale. better look. All finished up. Nice and clean. There's a few cosmetic issues with this thing, you know, but the car's 11 years old. I think it'll be just fine for somebody, and it's pretty clean all around. Might try and stitch that up right there real quick because it's just split at the seam, and everything works. AC blows cold, motor starts right up, clutch works good, everything's nice. So guess that's it. I'm gonna take some pictures of this thing and get it posted up for sale. Probably gonna ask like $7,500 for it. See if I can get 7. It'd be awesome. And appreciate you coming along on the journey. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.